Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Prince Jules NYC. I'm a 27-year-old. Wow, 27. That sounds different and older. A 27-year-old who recently discovered how to cut his own hair, and if I do say so myself, I am talented AF. Thank you very much. Once more, we're gonna be talking about the most recent episode of
Rupaul Drag Race. Gentlemen, start your engine. Rupaul Drag Race. May the best woman win.
So I feel like this season is finally picking up. This was another really spicy episode. Let's get into it. I have my notes. I have my new glasses from Warby Parker that arrived, even though they arrived without one of the nose pads. The nose pads. But the customer service is really great and they're sending me a new pair, so just waiting for those to get in. So we kick off this episode saying goodbye to India, who 1000% deserved to go home, but thankfully she finally gave us some drama this season, much needed drama, because girl, it was young at first and now it's only beginning to pick up. I feel like this drama is the equivalent to Snakegate from Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12. Who said that? Who been saying that? I love how we're still talking about her even after she leaves. Her lipstick message is super cryptic. As Sheikulay said, pointed.
Shenanigans. This mirror message is very pointed, and I think we all know who it's pointed at.
India has left the competition and we still talking about her. Smart girl, India. We still talking about you, bitch.
So we're in the top 5, and I do think this was the top 5 that I would have expected. At Google, we have a RuPaul's Drag Race League, and I'm currently actually winning. The only person I might have expected to go further was Angina, just because she's so talented and did so well. I would have expected more from her. So she's the one exception that I think I got wrong in my picks. Going into the episode, the targets to go home next are 100% Alexis and Blair, because they're now the only 2 left who haven't won a single challenge yet. For the main challenge this week, we have the Charles family backyard ball. The first part being Country Cousin, where they create a character and are supposed to kind of make it funny. The challenges this season have been a little suspicious. And the second part to that is a high fashion kind of create something from backyard items challenge, similar to what we've seen in past seasons. So we get into the challenge, kicking off with Miss Cracker. I actually didn't find her that funny. I didn't. I thought, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't funny. There weren't any notable lines that I wrote down from it, so I'll just go ahead and skip to Jujubee. Jujubee, I thought, actually was my favorite of the bunch. She comes in hot, like, sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come, which...
Sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come.
In all senses of that phrase I found hilarious. And her name being Amber.
My name is Ping, but everybody in my family calls me Amber. I hope you like my outfit.
Flipping also to her backyard look, I actually thought it was pretty chic. The melon look, in terms of the length, the fit. Actually, I thought she did a great job, so I didn't quite understand the critiques there. Claire St. Clair comes in, and similar to what I thought last week, I didn't find much interesting about her challenge. Like, she looked good in her country look, but I didn't laugh at a single thing. Her actual look, I thought initially had a lot of promise. Like, I thought she could have won this if she executed that properly, but unfortunately she did not execute it properly, and it seemed really busy and messy. But I feel like if she maybe ask Shay for some help, it probably would have looked better than it ended up. Speaking of Shay, Shay comes out as Miss Little Kiki, and this has also a great one-liner.
Mom, today I was running a little bit late, so all I was able to bring was the bag of she already done had her chips that was in my glove compartment.
She done already done had her chips. I had to say that 5 times before I got it correct. I thought her look was really cool. I think maybe a larger wig would have been nice in this case. It just seemed a little lost. Whereas the rest of the outfit was like quite large and out there. I think a larger, yeah. Alexis Mateo was so disappointing. I actually thought that like when she first came out like running in the lime green dress, I had high hopes for it. I thought that like that is a stereotype. If she truly leaned into it, that it would have been really funny, but it fell flat like her wig reveal. With the critique here about the proportions, it just with the kiddie pool being right at the bottom, I thought it threw the entire thing off. Outside of outside of the kiddie pool, actually, it would have been a pretty cute look. So overall, I would say my bottom 2 were Alexis and Blair for sure, but I did think Blair was worse. Also, I have to shout out Bebe Rexha, who's a judge this week. I actually met Bebe Rexha in 2016, about 4 years ago at the GLAAD Awards. I got to go with work. I sat at the table with her. I met her and I believe what was her, maybe her assistant or friend. I don't remember. But I'll post the picture right up. She was very sweet. I didn't know who she was at the time, and it was 2016, so maybe she wasn't as famous back then. But I remember her just being very sweet and being like, yeah, like, I live in LA, like, come visit, and like, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we didn't exchange contact information or anything, but she just was very playful and engaging at the table, much more engaging than she was as a judge. So, like I said, Alexis and Blair were definitely the bottom 2 of the episode. And I think that Blair was worse and probably deserved to go home in this context, but Alexis has been causing trouble right from the beginning. And that's kind of the thing with All Stars, is you can't really cause trouble, because if you think back, she had several fights with Miss Cracker, and so they were not friends. So Miss Cracker won. I mean, we'll see next week, but I'm pretty sure Miss Cracker also voted her to go home. Then she also tried to send Shea Coulee home because she was trying to save her friend. I don't believe that for a second. The thing about trying to save Mariah, I think she saw Shea's competition and wanted to send her home. And honestly, I'd have more respect if she owned up to that. Like, just own up to it. That's why you wanted to send her home. So, cut to the lip sync. And it is, I'm Roxy Andrews and I'm here to make it clear. I know you love me, baby. That's why you brought me here. Was the bitch on season 5. I'm gonna make it right. Give me a sewing challenge and I'll give you what you like. I love Roxy. I think Roxy suffered in All Stars 2 from just staying longer than she needed to be, because if you remember, she was in the bottom several times, but she is just so talented and like face, looks, and I'm pretty sure she probably made that entire look. I thought she won the lip sync. I thought Miss Cracker put up a good fight, and like there were some moments where I was like, should Miss Cracker win? She's like giving some dance moves, she's doing some faces, but ultimately I think what Roxy showed is you can be like standing still and you can crush it. It's all about just presence, charisma, you know? So I do agree with her winning the episode overall. In terms of talents of the top 5, Alexis should have continued on to top 4 because I mean, Blair's just gonna go home next week. Whereas Alexis, if she stayed, I mean, we don't know, like she could have been top 3. We don't know that. So overall, do I agree with her being sent home in terms of her competitiveness? No. But in the context of the rules of the competition, I would definitely send her home if I were anyone else. Like Miss Cracker had reason to send her home, Shay had reason to send her home, and then Blair obviously had reason to send her home. So she was doomed unless Jujubee maybe sent Blair, and then it would have been a tie, and then they both would have gone home, I guess, or however that would have worked. So overall, I think there was some justice served this episode, and Shay got her back. All right, well, thanks for Rucapping and Ruviewing this episode with me. Let me know what you think. Do you think Shay should have gone home? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. But I will see you guys on the next episode. We're getting to the top 4. Really excited about it, but it was great chatting with y'all. I will see you at the next one. Peace.